Pizzano and Sandy, welcome to it. It's a little after 8:30. Time to bring up Thursday morning friend, Brandon T. Adams. Good morning. Hi, Brandon. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
This
Good.
is
We're just-
actually how we tell the day of the week. We know Thursdays are Brandon T. Adams days. Like, is Brandon coming on today? Oh, okay, today must be Thursday.
Yeah, it must be Thursday. We also talked about how now that you're on with us, it's like the mafia. You can never get out.
And then we did joke how, once you're in the mob, you got to offer our people something.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I like it.
You know Brandon from Amazon Prime. He's got the TV show Success in Your City. You got a couple Emmy Awards sitting behind you. The one on the left is your wife's, or the one on the right is your wife's? Which one?
Let's see here. The one over here is mine. The one over there is my wife.
Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. There
Does
you
it
go.
have your name on it?
Yeah, it has my name on it.
Oh, look at you just throwing it around like, duh. Like, I don't know.
Well, to get an Emmy Award, it's got to have your name
Well, I
on it. It
don't
can't just
know.
be generic. It's not like
Listen.
you're going to Spencer Gifts and picking one up off the shelf.
Companies are cutting budgets. We're in a pandemic. Did you hear? I didn't know if the Emmys were too.
Anyway, we were just talking a few minutes ago about how the pandemic has made a lot of people pivot to this gig economy where they're taking their hobbies and they're turning them into businesses. And a lot of people are kind of getting started on, like, what do I do? I'm doing my thing. I'm trying to make a little extra money on the side. This thing on the side might turn into something permanent and bigger. Then I can say goodbye to my, 9 to 5. But there's this one thing that always gets in the way of success. And I was watching your podcast with James Whitaker that you did.
James is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, if you've ever heard of the book Think and Grow Rich, it's back again, and you guys did this whole thing with it. And maybe tell us a little bit about that Think and Grow Rich thing, which is like a Bible to a lot of entrepreneurs. Oh, there's right there.
Our favorite person in the world,
Yeah.
James Whitaker, wrote that, and that's Brandon's really good friend, too. I love him. He's the nicest
He's
man
my
in the
brother
world.
from Australia.
Oh,
Yeah. That book, just tell people, I mean, they think he's heard the name of this book, but what does it do? How does it change people's lives?
The whole title, like, Think and Grow Rich, if you read it, once you just see the title, Think. It's the power of thinking. And so what's happened is this man, over his entire life, he interviewed some of the most successful people, and he came up with what the success principles were. And so he put it in his book. But I would say the biggest one that holds people back that they don't do is, okay, they think all day, but they got to take action.
Yeah.
And so action is what gets results. There's the whole saying, like, your thoughts determine what you want, but action determines what you get. So you got to take action. You got to do those different things, like the phone calls, the videos, the showing up. Sometimes just showing up is enough.
It's funny because
I like to strategize and plan. And I know you've yelled at me about that before. Like, I need to know that my ducks are in a row. Look at him getting me in the eye. So, okay, all right. So for those people who are experimenting with this whole, starting off on their own, you say just go for it, whether you have everything buttoned up or not.
Yeah, at least have some kind of, like, plan in place. Like, a lot of people will just plan all day, but you got to take action. But I look at it this way. I always tell people, think of what the worst could happen. Maybe you're sleeping in mom and dad's couch. They're like, let's say you fail temporarily defeat and you have to sleep on their couch, or you have to do something uncomfortable. Well, I would much rather do that than wonder one day, what if? What if I would have went after that job, started that company, or went and became an author, speaker, whatever it is. And I always ask myself, I think about that every day. I don't want to grow old one day and look back and be like, what if?
Yeah, right.
Don't be the what if. Just do it. Because I found out it's where when you're uncomfortable, you feel alive. Alive.
Yeah, that's true. Alive! It's alive!
No, when I'm uncomfortable, I'm uncomfortable. Brandon, no, okay, all right.
Well, there's this whole phrase going around, analysis paralysis, where you just sit and analyze and think and do and it puts you into a rut, and then you keep thinking about it, you keep planning it, and you do, okay, this is what this, but what if I, and all of a sudden, it never happens.
That's exactly it. I agree with you. You have to think through the process and brainstorm, but the only way to really learn to figure out things is by trying things, and you're going to make a lot of mistakes. I would say fail forward, because when you try different things, you learn. I mean, one of my mentors said, like, in a speech once in the room, and he's very successful, made a lot of money, and he said, I guarantee you I've failed more than everybody in this room combined because I've failed so much that I've learned what not to do. And so for me, I've failed a lot of times. And what I've learned is every time I make a mistake, I learn, and I tell myself I'm not going to do that again. So for everybody out there, think about, okay, for one, take action. And then two, when you do make mistakes, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use it to make me go further? And how can I make sure I never do this again?
I hope that we never end up on that mistake side of your list. Like, oh, wow, that was a mistake to work with the Buzz. Woo. No.
But I learned a lot.
I learned, never did talk to radio people. No. Lori on our Facebook Live thought that it was going to be yourself was the answer that's holding people back. You yourself are getting in the way, which is kind of what you were saying, right?
Basically, yeah, yourself. I mean, it's yourself and your thoughts and your lack of determination, lack of motivation, lack of taking action. So really, it's looking into yourself and ask yourself, hey, what do I need to do? And then being real and just doing it. And that's, again, why you surround yourself with people that really push you and coach you, because you can't do it alone. Like, look at Michael Phelps, look at any boxer, Mike Tyson, anybody out there. They always had a coach, they had a mentor to help push them beyond what they think they can do. And I mean, my wife, she pushes me every day. Hey, honey, you got to work out a little harder. Hey, honey.
It's true. It's very true. So you got an idea. You've got a pretty decent, kind of a plan. Start it. Push it out there. Get it going and adjust as you go along. Is that what you're saying?
It's 100%. The first thing is starting. Most people don't even make that first step of starting. And then once you get some forward motion, it makes it a lot easier to keep going. You build your momentum. Most people don't get past that fifth step. And once you get to that 10th step, you're getting closer. Once you get that 25th step, think about if you knew that by the 50th step, you were going to reach your end goal. You would get excited once you got to that 26th, 28th, 30th, 35th. You're getting to 48, and then, oh, my God, I'm almost there. If you thought of that, it would give you a different perspective, and that's how I look at every single day is, okay, that next reach out, the next email, that next phone call, the next radio show, the next thing that I do is going to potentially be my next step that's going to get me the biggest win. So think of it that way instead of like, oh, is this ever going to work?
Who said, there was somebody, I'm sorry, Scotty, there was somebody, I don't know if it was you, it could have been you, but somebody said instead of gauging how many yeses, you know how like a lot of salespeople are trained, okay, how many yeses am I going to get this week or whatever? It's how many no's. So that number is so big, like, so you want to achieve those no's, but to get to those amount of no's, you're going to have to call so many people and get yes. What? Well, you're shaking your head.
You only need one yes.
Oh,
you
yeah.
only need one yes.
Yeah.
So,
of all the, you got to wade through the no's to find the yeses.
Yeah. So if my goal is 10 no's, well, then I got to call a lot of people to get 10 no's, and you'll get some yeses, more yeses on the way.
That's a good way to think of it. It's out of your comfort zone. So Sandy, get out of your comfort zone.
But I'm so comfy.
Yes, Sandy.
I know. I'm chicken.
Brandon, there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people out there that have great ideas or want to start something or maybe are in that small business mindset trying to get bigger. And I know you've got a little giveaway you want to offer to people right now. Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, so if you're watching on Facebook Live or you're listening right now, listen, because I'm going to be doing something all month. Is a March Motivation giveaway from Brandon T. Adams, and I'm going to be giving away a 30-minute coaching call with me and a 1-month supply of Ambitious Edge, which is something I take every day. I'm actually drinking some right now. It's really good.
That's how he gets all that energy.
But it gives you ambition. It gives you energy. Yeah, that's why I'm jumping up and down. but what I'm going to do is, this is what you got to do. Listening right now, if you're watching the Facebook Live, and this is for every week moving forward in March, take a selfie with you watching the Facebook Live or do a screenshot of you listening to the show, post it to social media, tag me at Brandon T. Adams, and what I'm going to do is the people that do that, I'm going to draw based off of the people that do it. I'm going to pick them randomly to get a free coaching call with me, and I'm going to ship them a month supply of Ambitious Edge. We will do this every week in March. And then, sorry guys,
no, that's okay. That's all right, no problem.
Oh no!
And
Both
then
Scott and I went wide-eyed. Like, what happened?
no, and we're gonna get you a brand new charger for your iPhone. Anyway, Anyway, so right now, so you can screen cap this or take a selfie doing
I'm
the thing.
here now, guys.
Yeah.
I've got so much energy. My headphones died. Thank you.
No problem. That's problem. No problem.
So
Yeah.
to finish, what you need to do is just tag on social media, tag at Brandon T. Adams, post it, and I'm going to pick a winner every week. And next week, I will announce your name on the radio show.
Nice.
I'll pick the winner. We'll do it every week. And here's one tip.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you do it every single week for 4 weeks, you have a pretty good chance of winning.
Yeah.
So
Very true.
do it every week.
All
He
right.
knows our
Take
audience.
that.
Yeah.
Take
Lori
that
and
screen
Lori.
cap, do your thing, and you can get in with Brandon. Brandon, thank you so much. You are everywhere. Just go Brandon T. Adams on any social media, Facebook, and your website too. Correct?
Wherever, I'm everywhere.
All right.
Everywhere you want to find me at Brandon T. Adams.
Thank you, man. Appreciate the call and the Zoom and the Facebook Live and the whole package. Appreciate it.
We figured it out.
Nice flip phone.
Stop.
Talk to you next week, my friend. Thank you so much.
See you guys.
All right,
Thank
take
you.
it easy. It's 98.9 to Buzz, Pizziano and Sandy.
Oh, God, you're so funny. Okay. All right. So the people that are watching now, just take a screen cap, a picture, however you want to say that you're watching Brandon, and then just tag
Hey,
you.
take a screenshot of this.
Mhm.
Right here. See?
What's it? It's called what?
Ambitious Edge.
Ambitious
It's really
Edge.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend, we created a TV show together called Success in Your City, or not, sorry, Ambitious Adventures,
Mhm.
and that's where the concept came from, Ambitious Edge, and he's been formulated. And he asked me to try it, and I tried. I'm like, oh, this is actually really good.
Good
What
stuff.
is it,
So,
though? Is it just like a bunch of vitamins?
It's a
and-
nootropic.
Mhm.
So it's like basically a supplementation you take. You just put it in your water, and it gives you natural energy. It's really good. It's good for you too.
Wow. If you drink enough of it, you win Emmys.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
win a couple.
with your name on it. They got
Wait,
budgets.
guys. True.
Yeah, true. Yeah, see,
Whoa,
there it
it's
is.
got a
on
lot written on there. What the heck?
Thanks, man.
Thank you,
Thanks,
guys.
Facebook Live.
Thank
do that
you.
screen
See you
cap
guys
right
next
now,
week.
okay? Do it.
Yeah.
See ya.
Talk to you next
Bye.
week. Oh, look, he's frozen. Okay. Bye.